And welcome to Pontiac Power Hour. I'm technically a little late, but I got some, you know, computer difficulties, but I think we got it figured out.
That makes two of us, brother.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
streaming from
ASO
my.
has tried to call me out here saying I'm late. It was like 10 seconds.
If I just go away, it's because I'm streaming from my phone.
All right, guys. So, give Ray a break here. He's trying to deal with bad internet or no internet on his phone. So, hey. Anyway, welcome everybody. Pontiac Power Hour is kicking off today. The special guest is me. It's my birthday. And there's nothing more than I would like to do. Technically, my birthday's tomorrow. But technically, anyway, there's nothing else I'd rather do than hang out with my friends on my birthday, even if it is tomorrow. And so instead of, you know, boring you with more Pontiac content, I thought we would just hang out, have a good time today, and, just enjoy it.
And you're going to be what? 31?
32.
32.
Yeah, that's what the ladies seem to think, and I'm not going to change their mind.
What
I
are
think
those called? The buff bunnies?
the buff bunnies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's check out the chat. Let's see. First one in the door was Danny Boyd. Welcome. Arrowhead Garage made it in second. Of course, Hunter slacking today, got third place.
Man.
ASO says, "May the fourth be with you." Right after that, we got Tim Windsor. Thanks for the birthday wishes, buddy. We got, I saw Colleen Tebow. NSB, welcome, guys. Hope the weather's better there than up here. Clint Street Machine made it in. Rich GT 350R. Pure Pontiac Garage. Scarlet Four-Eyed Cuda. Brent from Mongrel's Garage. Old Two Babe Jenkins is here. Thanks for the birthday wish. Backwoods Custom Crap.
That's
Let's
a cool
see.
name.
Yeah, I love that name. Roland, Torque Racing Production. Always good to see him. Rabbit Transit made it in. Happy Tappy Tap from Jason's Garage. Appreciate him. We got all kinds of good ones in here today. Because you guys are all good. And yes, Arrowhead, I look it, right? That's what we're going with. Shh, don't say anything else. Rob's Rods and Streetcars is here. There's old Tony. Welcome, Tony. Glad to see you here. Frank McCart. Welcome, sir. I see Turbo Tom. 38 POS Racing. Holy manoli, look at that. Destroyer 1320. Thanks, man. We appreciate you. And if you haven't watched Destroyer's meme show, you need to get over there because not only is he hilarious, but his guest is hilarious. So go watch him on Tuesdays. That is a great show. All right, who else we got? There's Don, the one-eyed cat. Did I see Tony's Hot Rod Garage? There he is. And oh my gosh, they'll just keep rolling in. So I will do my best to come back and catch everybody as they come in. Arrowhead. This time next week I'll be in St. Louis for Firebird Fest. Man, I wish I had the old Trans Am ready to go.
Man, you need to holler when you come through.
Yeah, because you're going through. Wait, where is he coming through?
I don't remember. I talked to him about it before.
Okay.
If he's coming from Arizona, then he's going to be going right down I-44,
That's
literally
right.
like through my backyard.
Right. If you're anyone headed through Joplin, look up Ray, tell him hi, go meet up, maybe get a ride in a Punisher car if he hasn't broke it. It's proven. It works really well. It works really well.
I haven't driven it because it's been raining, man.
6% recycled. I just want to point out that he sent me some awesome amazing posters and drawings. I'm just gonna have to do a short on them so you guys can see them. But I'm gonna consider that my birthday present because they are amazing, and I'm taking them into the old frame shop, and I'm gonna have them framed up, put on the wall. Look pretty cool. And all right. Oh, look at that Wolfpack Garage vlog. I think everybody is busy, and I love that. I'm glad that everybody's got stuff to do this summer. We're not, completely getting shut out of events. Lots to do. I have been running my tail off. Ray, you've been winning car show after car show.
Yeah, I was going to go to one this past weekend, but I ended up working on that Fiero guy's Fiero all day.
Well, hopefully that's going well.
We'll find out. See, the problem is here in Missouri, we have like 2 highway patrol in the whole state that can inspect it to get the salvage title. And they canceled my appointment that I had for a month. And now they're out till the end of June.
I mean, it feels like every time I go through my own town, there's like 6 highway patrol driving through there all the time. So it's definitely, we've got way too much law enforcement. And it's not, I don't want to hear the whole pro or con or whatever law enforcement. It's just, there's a lot of it. And obviously, Punisher needs some. Oh, my Lord. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Somebody's knocking.
Hang on. Do it.
You're sideways. Oh, where'd he go?
He's gone. He gone.
Are you back? There he is.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to not be sideways. Am I sideways?
You're sideways.
You are sideways.
Shit. Hang on.
Now you're upside down.
Hang on. Settings, camera. I guess I'll just do this. I was trying to set it on its side,
Right.
I figured that was better.
Well, now you're right side up.
I know. But I can't put the phone anywhere like this, I'm trying to get some work done here. But
what are you working on?
Is that the Corvette?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So this window quit working. And this is just daily driver shit here, but so me and Angus took this door apart because it wouldn't roll. The window wouldn't roll back up last Friday, and well, an electrician and an engineer missed the broken wire that's right here, and we did everything else. So yeah, it's worked out great. But now I got to find where this blue wire went. It's gone. So I'm gonna have to get in here.
Yeah. So you retracted back into the car somewhere?
Yeah. It's in the. I mean, I have the protective sleeve here, and there's a brown wire, but there's no blue wire. So where did it go? Which probably means I gotta pull the kick panel out and all that stuff.
Yep.
I'm actually surprised you have something with power windows, Dalton.
Most of these do have power windows.
I know, it's unfortunate. I hate power windows for that reason.
Oh, Brian Vantana's got the power windows. They don't work, but it's got them.
I would say that, these aren't too bad. I mean, look at this. See they have these nice access panels to get to them in the vet. I mean, you wouldn't think that a vet would have, easy access, but this one does. I mean, they were kind of thinking ahead back then, but I don't know. I mean, that motor's definitely 50 years old and still working. I thought it was the motor that had gone out, surely, but no.
Is that a completely fiberglass door, or has it got a steel frame?
Now, there is steel inner.
Okay.
Well, that's fiberglass, but there is steel structure in it. And then it has a 75 is the first year for a steel crash bar on the outside skin of the door. Before that, they were just a fiberglass shell. You wreck and, you die. So.
Well,
I
that's
have actually seen that happen. So yeah,
that's
we won't
the
talk about
chance
that.
you take of owning a fiberglass car, I suppose.
Well, I mean, if anything happened to me in this, I'm getting decapitated. So, I mean, that's plain and simple. Seatbelt, no seatbelt, whatever. My head's going over that window, and yeah.
So yeah, do you want your parts in separate, plots, or just keep them all in one?
Just throw them to the wolves.
Okay, yeah, that works. But oh man, Tim Windsor. Hey, look at that, Tim Windsor. Thanks for the birthday money. So I guess whoever sees me next, I'm buying beer.
Birthday?
It's tomorrow.
Oh, so
I
you're
got a
lying.
birthday. Well, I mean, I'm not on live tomorrow.
So you're lying and stealing people's money
I'm not
on
stealing
the
it.
internet.
I'm not asking for it.
Mhm.
It's just showing up. And I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. You're gonna
Well, I
probably
don't.
buy Ray and Dalton and whoever else shows up a drink. That's where this is at.
Where are you, Blue Wire?
Look at this. The Brain. He says he loves the channel, just dragged a 63 Grand Prix out of the woods in South Florida. Has a 389 Slim Jim numbers matching. Came from Washington State. And yes, anything is fixable. That is true. We've proven that on my channel, proven that on Dalton's channel. I mean, pretty much everything's fixable.
Yeah.
Except for Chryslers.
If it's a Mopar, we don't have any interest in it. Jared Cooper, hello. I believe Dalton introduced me to Jared Cooper.
Oh yeah, Jared's good, buddy.
Jared's good dude.
Is he the one that had the Impala?
Yeah, Bel Air.
Bel Air, yeah.
JB's little shop is here.
Where do I put my phone?
Hey, where's the what is that? The hubcap. Remember we did the live on the hubcap.
Yeah. It's kind of far away, but
Oh yeah. Hey,
I
we
just
can see the
addressed
car
something
now.
real quick. I don't know what kind of drama is going on between ASO and Rich 220, but we don't want it on our show, so that's something for you guys to talk about some more.
What's the drama? Who? Tell me what's going on.
Oh, I don't know.
There was apparently something between Rich 220 and ASO, and
Okay, so who is Rich 220?
a YouTuber. He's got
Okay.
a 57 Bel Air. I don't know what's going on, but we don't need that crap on our show.
How do I get my screen to stay on?
I had to go turn mine off because I'm on my phone because my Wi-Fi's out. Mine has a setting to where if I'm looking at it, it doesn't go off, but I don't know.
Details. Let's see. Watch Dalton try to make his phone work. Screen timeout.
That's a whole.
There you go. It's in settings. I know that.
There we go. 10 minutes. Like that's the best I can do. But
that's
better
good
than
enough.
one.
And I want to point out, if you guys are members to Pole Barn Garage, you would have caught a video coming out today. And
I got a zip tie to the pole.
Okay, and also if you're a member of Irish Outlaw Garage channel, you would see his video, and they may somewhat be from the same place, similar cars. So yeah, if you don't have your membership on either one of those channels, go do it. You got Irish's Angry Mick Club and Dalton's Low Buck Club. They're cheap, and you get access to the videos early. So head over there and watch them.
1 out of 5. Do not recommend. That guy's terrible.
I heard Dalton something else,
I seen that. Was it 3 geniuses and 1 holy goat or something like that?
3 wise men.
Yeah, that's what it was. Same thing.
Yeah. 3 wise men and a holy goat.
I need to get you and Irish together and, give you guys a course on Photoshop and camera work.
Yep.
We're going to have a clinic on it.
Okay, we'll do it. I think what he's trying to say is we suck and we need to do better.
That's kind of what I thought he was saying.
But
Just saying, my video was a little shaky.
So yeah, I get it. I said the same thing. I don't know if it's my 32-year-old trimmers. Yeah, that's what it is.
The last thing you sent me looked pretty smooth though. That gimbal you got, are you using that?
Yes, just started using it. Yep.
So where did you get that at, Buff? That thing's pretty slick.
Probably the Amazon. I don't remember where I mean, like right now, I can't think of where I got it. It was one of those where I edited the truck gathering video and immediately hit purchase. And then it showed up whenever.
I suppose if I ever get that big YouTube money like you, Buff, might get some of that stuff.
I mean, you saw the majority of my money came tonight. That's where it's coming from. And I thank you guys. You don't have to pay me anything. I'll just keep showing up.
Oh, Jerry,
you know what,
calling you out, Buff.
JD is one heck of a guy. Like JD is a really good cameraman.
Yes, he is.
No doubt. Like he's always got the right angle. He's always got just the right spot. I mean, he does a great job. We should all be as good as JD.
He's better than I am.
He is really good. I watched him in person several times, and I'm just very impressed. That kid is amazing.
I have definitely watched his videos, and I agree. He's talented.
Cousin Mike, I got to tell you, we weren't blind. I mean, we might have been slightly altered, but we weren't blind.
Blind?
Oh, he called us 3 blind mice instead of the 3 wise men.
Well, it was a toss-up between wise men and 3 stooges.
Yeah, the second one was definitely appropriate. It was good times, though.
Which one's which? Who's Larry, Curly, and Mo?
I'm Mo. Knock it off, blockhead.
Does that make me Larry? Is Irish? Is he Curly?
Nobody wants to be Curly, but I mean Curly's the one everybody likes, right? So
yeah. Well, people do like Jay more than they like me, and I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Nobody likes me.
Don't even. Functional history says 3 little pigs. That is not okay. I sucked it in for the picture.
What the hell is this? Where did it go?
That's what she said.
No.
When there's no she, it doesn't matter.
No.
I was just say, Dalton don't have time for none of that stuff.
I mean, really, unless they book their appointment ahead of time, it's just not going to happen.
It really isn't.
No.
I have turned down many an opportunity just because I'm like, I don't have time for that.
I would definitely say. Oh, so functional history says, when you find that wire, just run a self-tapper in it, and that'll keep it where it needs to be.
Oh, shit, I unplugged the dome pipe.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you.
Fun fact, if you accidentally do run a self-tapper into a positive wire on the other side, it is a bad deal.
Yeah. Yeah, and the fiberglass car, they burn.
Yeah, I was going to say, just pop a fuse, but I guess it could maybe cause some friction.
Fuse? What's that?
It's that little 22 round that you stick in there, so it gives you the audible when it goes.
What the hell have they done to this thing? No wonder.
I say I have gum wrappers around mine, and I pop the fuse back in.
Top of your cigarette pack.
Hey, Danny Boyd, that's why we don't drive new cars, because, computers suck. I'm about to decomputer the van, so it'll be great.
Oh, by the way, I just happen to have a Garrett knockoff turbo coming.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I do. I don't have anything to put it on.
I
So I know. So if you actually want to do that,
Oh yeah, for sure. It definitely needs to happen.
so it will be terrible as long as you're
Perfect.
aware of it.
Perfect. I'm ready for terrible.
I was thinking a van would be perfect because you could remote mount the turbo. So,
Oh,
just run like 18 feet of tubing to the back of the van and eventually produce like a pound of boost, but it'd be awesome.
I'm telling you, there with the 4.3 under there is a ton of room to put a turbo.
That's too much work.
It's not a lot of room to get your hands in, but from the underneath, there's a ton of room.
I was going to buy
doghouse off.
I was thinking I'd buy a van or a station wagon and then just go buy like 2 like 8-foot long straight pieces of exhaust pipe and just put it in the cargo area. Just to make it easy and stupid. Or put it like 6 feet in the air sticking out of the hood.
Yeah, that would be all right. Functional history says, what's he doing? Oh, he's chasing a wire. He's chasing one that has retracted underneath the car.
I've got to go to work tomorrow. This is what I was intending to drive. This is not YouTube related.
Right. That tends to be how it goes. Like yesterday, I was working on the van and I had to turn in the rental car, which sucked because I really liked getting 40 miles per gallon. But when I get the van ready to go, I realized it's really hot in here. And so I did a impromptu fix the AC thing. And of course, it's still R12. So that was fun.
You know what? I'm just going to run a whole new wire. This is stupid.
Perfect.
Let me make sure this is the up part, though.
we're getting a lesson on wiring right here.
Huh?
Yep. We need it. We need to learn how to do all them, electrical things.
Ugh.
Aren't you an electrician at work, Dalton?
Yeah.
So we're getting
He is
a
a professional.
real, technical version here.
Right. So twist these wires together and get that line moving, or you're fired. Yeah,
There you go.
that's pretty much it. Hey, look at that. It works. All right.
Perfect.
All right. Running a whole new wire.
So Dalton, I've noticed that you are really creeping close to that 100,000 mark. How's that feel?
Feels pretty good. Talk to Buff for like 1 minute while I go get a reel of wire.
Yeah. He's probably got to go cut it out of another car. Whichever one he's not driving.
Probably the Holy Goat. Oh, it may not have any wiring.
Oh, no, it has some wiring.
Well, it has enough to run. I don't think it has
Right.
any extras, though.
I just want to point out, I got a cool find at I think it was a yard sale. And it's one of those commercial, like mechanic fuse box holders. And it's, one of the things that goes in the slide-in tray. And you open it up, and it's got about every type of fuse and relay and glass fuses, ATCs, the big ones, the little ones, they're all there. And they're all in their own little individual packages, and it's all sorted like perfect OCD. That was a heck of a find. And they're like, we don't use anything like that. So I got it for just a few bucks.
Ow. Hang on. Okay, now I'm crooked. And possibly upside down. But whatever. So, yeah, 100,000 subs. It's pretty crazy. I mean, that's a play button, right? Or something.
Getting there, yeah.
Is that what should I do with it? Shoot it?
Well, that's
Tannerite.
something like Demolition Ranch would do, but I mean, it's cool.
Speaking of which, gonna be doing stuff with him in a little while. Just saying.
Matthew,
Spoiler alert.
Hey,
you heard
Matthew,
it here first, here, people. Dalton's gonna be doing a
No.
Hit rewind. He'll hint at it again, and I won't have to say it.
Hey, Cletus just sent him a big ass LSX motor, so you know.
What?
Yeah, Cletus and Matt from Demo Ranch are buddies now.
Where the hell is the
So really, if you do the
It
Kevin
disappeared.
Bacon game, you know, Dalton hangs with one YouTuber who's connected to another YouTuber. You know, if you're within the 3 Kevin Bacons, then I guess he's hanging out with Cletus, I guess.
It's called networking, my friend. I'm just a couple steps away.
It's coming, man.
I'm doing the networking, but I got to get better at making actual videos. So
The Holy Goat will be in the burnout pit at the Freedom Factory. I call it now.
only if he wants to hit the wall.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I know. I get that whole thing where some kind of Stars and Stripes car hit the wall, pretty much totaled it. I'm just I don't like the fact that the car was destroyed.
That car was not destroyed. Give me a break.
Okay, I did not like that it hit the wall.
That car was in almost worse shape than the Holy Goat to start with, so.
No, I mean, that car is just fine. I don't know why that totaled it. I'm sure there's a reason.
Oh, well, you're right. It wasn't really great to begin with either.
No.
Functional history says mount the play button on the Holy Goat. It's the car that helped you get to where you are. Yeah, but then what? Then
But that's boring. Yeah, exactly.
Then shoot it.
I mean, normal humans would mount their play button somewhere prominent. Me, I mean, I can't do that.
Oh, functional history's doing the Kevin Bacon game, trying to link it. There you go.
I don't understand.
I'm at the bottom of the food chain there. I got to step up my game somehow.
Well, so do I. I'm going to go take the Dalton School of Videography and Editing.
Yes, the guy who taught himself how to do it and has been doing it for less than 18 months. Pay attention to that guy.
That guy that went from almost no subs to creeping up on 100,000. Yeah, I'm going to probably pay attention. And I am doing the networking. I'm just, I'm not quite networking with all the big YouTubers.
Hey, I'm pretty happy though. It was about 6 months ago when Dalton helped me get over the 500 mark, and now I'm at 21, almost 2,200. So I'm not complaining.
Right.
No, you're doing good.
Wow, I gained 4 subs tonight. Thank you all, whoever has subbed me. I appreciate you.
I'll be honest with you though. I posted a 10-second or 12-second video of that Cobalt turning over, and it got 5,700 views.
Wow.
I'm like, what the crap is this? Like, it didn't even start. It sounds like it's got a busted timing belt, but it just has 0 compression.
I still think you should try to make it run. Just throw a lot of fuel into till it blows up.
Dude, there's literally no compression. I can turn the motor over with my hand on the crank pulley.
Thanks,
I
Tony,
have
for
thought
that.
about seeing if I could pull the head off and snake the pistons out and put new rings in it without actually pulling the motor.
All right, so Jared Cooper has a question. I guess this is for the whole group here. If you were to drive your car 1,200 miles right now, which car would you take and why?
Ugh.
Me? First? I'll
Anyone.
go first.
Yeah.
This one, the Vet. It's dependable, other than this window, but the rest of it's pretty good. Or the Holy Goat. Either one of those. That's probably it, though.
Yep.
Oh, now you've driven the farm truck across the country.
I kind of forgot about that one, though. Brown truck, that thing is pretty good. Surprisingly.
What do you think, Ray? What would you drive?
I would love to say the Punisher car, but it would probably be something with air conditioning because it's pretty dadgum hot right now.
Yep. I can
No,
see
I'd
that.
take the Punisher car. I just need to switch it over so it's not running on E85 because unfortunately those gas stations are not everywhere.
Yeah, you'd be hosed.
Yeah, you need that little sensor you said, and it would read it or something.
Yeah.
You know what's a carburetor?
Oh my gosh.
I've got one. Finally.
Hey, I have a carbureted motor sitting on my engine stand that's going in my S10.
Yeah. I'll believe it when I see it. You know, and also I think I'm putting fuel injection on the Torino, but I'm not a hypocrite.
You gonna go with Phytech?
No, I think I'm going to do the Sniper on it.
Oh yeah, you got Holley as a sponsor.
Yeah.
Hey, and they got a sale going on right now. So, you know, if you guys are looking for some Holley stuff, they've got a pretty good clearance sale going on.
Dude, I got my package today with all my clearance stuff I bought from them. And I got like 3 air cleaners and a bunch of breather caps, you know, all kind of like piddly stuff. But I paid like $200 for just a pile of crap. Really good stuff. We dressed up JD's motor with all of it just earlier today.
Nice.
What
Yeah,
would you
did he end up getting his radio or 8-track or whatever he was putting in there?
That's a good question.
Oh, okay. Well,
I have no
yeah,
idea.
we could have JD do an update at some point.
Jay would
Hey,
know.
Dalton,
What's up?
if you get ready to do that Sniper and you need any help, holler at me. I've put some in before.
I most likely will. Because I haven't. The only thing I really think I'm going to struggle with is trying to put an O2 bung in it, of course. But, and that it's the Torino, so nothing's common or easily bought or anything. But
And you got that nice new welder.
Well, the
True.
worst one I did was on a Jeep it was a CJ7 with a 4.2 liter inline 6. I put a Holley Sniper on it. It kind of sucked getting the distributor to read the distributor for the pickup. That kind of sucked. But other than that, it's not bad.
You have to have that?
You may not have to.
I was wondering if I shouldn't put an MSD box on it so it could run the ignition, but I don't know. I kind of like just timing it.
You could also just put or do like the HEI style.
Oh, I'm putting a Patronix in it now. But maybe that will work. I don't know. I guess I should have looked into that.
It'll work with HEI, I know for sure on that.
Yeah. Well, whenever I get it, I'll just complain to them and maybe they've got an MSD thing for it or something.
There you go.
I'll just say computer bad, not know how to work. Nope.
I put self-tappers in it. It won't work now.
And then they'll go, no. Just wait. We'll give you the distributor.
Oh, Jared. Okay, so Jared wants me to answer the 1,200 miles question.
You don't own anything. We'll go that far.
I can guarantee you, Brian Van Tannen will go 200 miles because it did. It went over that actually.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, technically, it failed.
It did fail.
Twice.
20 minutes from home, it failed. No, it only failed once.
Oh, I thought you stopped that first day for because it broke or something.
No, I stopped the first day for logistics because I had 2 cars parked in the same spot, and so I had to wait until I could get a ride down and get the other. So yeah, it's simple logistics. But I would say the van would probably do it as long as it really wasn't raining because the wipers don't work right now. As long as I thought about using Rain-X, but what I did was I just increased the speed enough, and you know the aerodynamics of the rain hitting the windshield just whisked it right off, and it was fine.
Aerodynamics of what? That thing's a brick.
Yeah, for whatever reason, the wipers didn't work, and yet I could still see, so we just went with it.
I'm just going to tell you, Rain-X works. I drove a car for like 4 or 5 years with no windshield wipers.
Well, I was 25 minutes in between two towns, and I had another 20 minutes to go. There's nothing out there but cows, and so I couldn't really stop and get Rain-X.
Okay.
They kind of worked when I left town, and then they stopped working.
You just
It'll
have
be
to
fine.
smack it.
Yeah, maybe, we'll do the smart thing, and we'll go ahead and put this new intake carb on it, put the turbo on it, new wheels and tires, side pipes, and then if we have time, we can fix the wipers.
I like the way you think.
Yeah. That seems like it is the right, order of things. And I will tell you, my cart is full right now of various things because we got the distributor you talked about. I don't know. I bought a bunch of stuff that's in my cart. I just got to hit the old buy button.
Did I go away? Hello?
Briefly.
Yeah, just for a minute. All right, Victor. We usually stay on until 9, and then Jay, Irish Outlaw Garage comes on at 9. So if you guys hang out in our show, it should auto you, like whatever, kick you right over to his show. Anyway.
Oh, stupid thing.
So if Foggy wants pizza, you better get her pizza. All right, so let's see what else. And the other reason why, Jared, is not just the van, because I have working AC, so that's really good. But nothing else really runs that well right now. I take it back. The GTP runs great, but the GTP doesn't have a legal tag on it. Not that we care about that.
I'm just going to say there's a TV show that I watch where I don't think they've ever tagged a vehicle.
As long as you got insurance.
Yeah, you got to have the insurance. I have a question. Do we have any viewers in New Mexico and or Texas and or Arizona?
Arizona, yes.
Well, so if you say you were to drive a car with no title, long ways. In Missouri, it's just a ticket. It's an expensive ticket, but it's just a ticket. What happens down there if it's insured but doesn't have a title? Maybe we got a bill of sale.
Is it registered?
No. To somebody.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Probably.
When did you get your bill of sale? Because that's different in every state. Like in Kansas, if you have a bill of sale and it's within the 60-day window, drive it all you want. It's legal.
Does it have to be a real bill of sale? Like a notarized thing?
No.
Or just a piece of paper?
Correct. Bill of sale. Yep. That's Kansas anyway.
So
I think
Missouri,
most states are similar.
Missouri does not work that way.
Oh.
In Missouri, you have to have possession of the title.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, no.
Do you know anybody with a dealer tag?
No. Can I get my dealer's license in 2 weeks?
No.
I doubt it, but you probably should. That would be beneficial.
That would be smart. Yeah.
And you have enough cars to where you could do it.
Yeah, they're all for sale.
So, Danny Boyd, insurance says they won't cover you if the title or registration is bad. The purpose of the insurance is just so you can get through your stop.
Yeah. I don't care about that. I call my insurance agent and I get insurance on this VIN number. They don't even know what it is.
Correct. That's what mine does as well. They do the VIN. They don't care. They may care at the other end, but
if I were to wreck or something, yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't cover it, but I don't really give a shit about that. So it's called a hit and run, guys. Think with your head.
What hit you? I don't know. It's full of holes. Yeah, never mind.
Hey, I got legal title to that thing the other day.
Awesome.
No more Vermont for that. That's a legit Missouri car now.
So it passed inspection?
You don't have to have an inspection.
In Kansas, they just check your VIN. That's all they care about.
Missouri, you have to have. I had to get my Le Mans inspected to get it
What are you
tagged.
doing? Why? Put historic tags on it.
But I don't feel like dealing with all that paperwork.
It's one form, and you don't even got to go to the DMV. You just mail it off.
I know, but don't you have to keep track of your mileage and all that crap?
Oh my God, no.
Especially if it doesn't have an odometer. Nobody knows.
Well, okay, I can tell you one thing is I've been doing that since I was 16. I've been pulled over and given tickets in cars that had historic tags, and I've never, ever been asked for a log, and I've never had one.
All right, I'm just saying.
And Kansas doesn't require a log. They just give you the plate, and they don't even care what's in it anymore. Used to have to be all original, and of course that's not practical. And so now they don't care. If it's got a VIN that matches the car, then they'll give you the historic plate or antique or whatever it is. Yep, Danny Boyd, that's what it is. It's the nodometer.
I don't even know a working speedometer.
So see, you don't even have to worry about it.
I didn't drive it anywhere. See?
All right, you got that fished all the way through. I think I can just hook her up now.
Tony's Hot Rod Garage says bonded title is pretty easy to obtain.
No, the vehicle's going to exist for about 3 days. So
right. That seems like it to me. That falls under that whole bill of sale thing. Because if you go buy a car from the dealership, half the time you don't have the title. They gotta send it to you later. And so to me,
yeah, but that's a legit.
Right. That's yeah.
But
we can
I mean,
make it up.
Think about it though. I mean, like if you were to do just the bill of sale, what's to stop me from just making a new bill of sale every 60 days?
I think I
just bought it again.
That's my thought process.
I've been driving the Fiera around with no tag at all on it anywhere. So far, so good.
Oh, some of these guys can afford that Haggerty insurance. Good for them.
It's actually less than you would think.
I bet so.
I need to do that on my car because I had a buddy get his freaking car totaled out and it did not go well for him.
I have State Farm classic car coverage on most of mine. Holy Goat excluded.
So the Holy Ghost famous car, it's irreplaceable. So it's probably the most high dollar car on the farm.
Absolutely is. I would need a really significant amount of money to buy that car.
Well, that car made you famous, man.
It did a lot of good for me.
I wouldn't have known about you if it wouldn't have been for Holy Goat.
Yeah.
Most people wouldn't. Hey, a GTO that's been shot full of holes. This guy's doing stuff kind of sketchy. I'm going to watch this.
This guy's an idiot. Let's watch him until he dies.
It is somewhat sketchy at times, but it's a blast. It's having a lot of fun. Tim Windsor, I don't know about that state. Obviously, you do, but in Kansas, they don't care how much you drive. In fact, they don't even care if you buy one of their plates. You give them your money. You can go find a date correct plate for your vehicle, and they will tag it under whatever the plate is. So if I go find a 1963 Kansas plate and put it on my car, that will be my plate number.
They do that
make you buy a new one.
Yeah, I said Missouri does that too because I was looking for a 71 tag to put on my car. But
I've got 72 tags on the Le Mans, but but again, you got to like register the thing to do that.
Oh, right. Well, someone asked what insurance I use. I have USAA. It's something that when you come from a military family, you can pass it down. And all I'll say is they've been really good to me, despite the fact that I keep buying garbage and keep hitting deer with garbage. I just got a nice little payout for the Impala when I whacked the deer. They totaled it, big surprise. So I came out ahead on that one.
Next, so after the camera clinic and the editing clinic, we're going to do a driving clinic. How to not hit things.
So I just want to point out when they come flying out of nowhere, it's hard to avoid them, but I haven't hit anything else.
You know, when those telephone poles just jump out in the road at you, shoot. Oh, wait, that was me.
I was going to say, that wasn't me. I hit a deer. Oh, wow. Chad from Square Body Stuff is in the house. Welcome, sir, and thank you for the happy birthday. Yeah,
That guy watched me for a long, long time. Pretty sure. I think I remember him saying something about my truck in the background way early on.
And he has just a couple.
I like that one you were driving.
Yeah, the one I drove, Cream Puff, is an amazing truck. That would be my daily driver too. It's pretty awesome. It's a factory ace truck.
I love square body Chevys, but their prices is freaking ridiculous.
You can still get them cheap.
Yeah, I have found some. I found a 78 step side. It looked kind of like that one you're rebuilding, but it's 2-wheel drive. No motor transmission for $800, but.
Oh, I think I've seen that one.
See, that's the problem here lately. Everything out there that I'm finding decently priced, like something I might go ahead and pull the trigger on, it's that little disclaimer at the bottom, does not run, no engine transmission. Like, dang it.
I don't really care about that, but for me, it's usually like way on the other side of Missouri, and it's like a freaking 10-hour drive.
Or Shopcat, I don't look a day over 60. That's for sure.
Well, you're older than me, so.
No, I am not. We've established this.
Oh, yeah.
And Dalton's like 48 or something. I don't remember. You're right, Halfwit. There is no way. Nope. I know how old Jay is, and he's at least a day or two older than me.
But he's in a band, so it doesn't matter.
Right. He lives forever.
He's a YouTuber, a truck driver, and a drummer and a fan. I mean, he's like all that in a bag of chips. And he's got an ambulance.
Andy can install 2 transmissions in one day with some help. I'm telling you, go get your, get your memberships. Go watch Dalton's channel. Go watch Jay's channel.
Well, I'm a membership of both of you guys. I just, haven't gotten to Dalton or haven't gotten to Irish yet. That's all.
Yeah, because technically, I think, you should watch Jay's first and then Dalton's. But make sure you watch them both because they are somewhat back to back. Oh, hey, that reminds me. I did actually throw together some trivia for you guys because, Pontiac Power Hour. It's what we do. And Jay, you are absolutely not a day over 22, but that would make Dalton like 7. Let me see. All right, guys. In 1973, Pontiac presented the GTO in what body style? Was it A, the station wagon, B, how do you say that? Colonnade?
Colonnade.
There you go. Or C, the convertible, or D, the 4-door sedan?
D.
The one that I can't pronounce is probably right.
I know they already had a convertible. They never made a 4-door. Some of them are rusted out bad enough to be a 4-door.
Hey, if you rust out the top of your car enough, you can make it a convertible.
Throw a hammer right through it. I've seen that on somebody's channel. So I'm going with B, I guess.
You know, you'd be surprised how much I hear about this brown car that's now it's red and they cut the roof off. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's Dalton. They're like, oh, do you know the guy? I'm like, yeah, I've met him. Did he really cut the roof off? I'm like, it was basically falling off anyway.
Why won't you roll up, damn it? Oh, no, I'm using the wrong wire.
Dalton, have you ever injured your brother in any of your shenanigans?
Hey, it works. But, what?
Have you ever injured your brother in the shenanigans you do?
No, I don't think so. So one time, we were into enduro racing for a while, and he was cutting the fuel pump out of a Ford Explorer, and instead of dropping the tank, he was, of course, just cutting a hole in the floor because that's what you do. He's using a diamond edged 4-inch cutoff wheel on a death wheel, and it slipped and sliced through his calf to the bone. He almost bled out.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, I wasn't there, but he called me to go shut up his garage while he was on his way to the hospital, and I got there and it looked like a murder scene. Yeah, it was pretty funny, but
All right, I think everybody picked B. Maybe that one was too easy.
that's way too easy. That's
All
stupid.
right, fine. Let me just say, I've been at work, all day, and I may or may not have been working on a van all day yesterday, so I may not have put the time into this week. But so in 1974, how did Pontiac downgrade the GTO? A, it was offered as a rental car. B, it was offered with a 4-cylinder engine. C, it was an add-on package to the Ventura model. Or D, they made it a front-wheel drive.
I have a problem with that question.
Okay.
That's not a downgrade at all.
Okay.
So in 72, originally 64 through 6, the GTO was an add-on package to the Le Mans. And then it was its own car, 67 to 71. But 72 went back to being a package on Le Mans. So really just making it a package on the Ventura. Oops, I gave it away. I mean, it's just pretty much the way it was. And even at that, you still got, you had the 4-barrel motor. You got the shaker hood, you got the grill, the slotted taillights, rally wheels on it, raised letter tires, buckets and a console. It's pretty good.
I actually do like that particular GTO. I know a lot of people crap on it, but the one we saw at World of Wheels was really nice. I really liked it.
I bet it's the lightest GTO ever.
They're quick. And, the only people that crap on those are usually over the age of 70 and go, no, that's not a GTO. The same people that look at a 4-door car and go, no, that's scrap,
Yeah.
That's a parts car.
And I just lost my demographic. But that's what.
And then they go get in their V6 Camaro convertible with their New Balance and they drive to the car show.
They're the same guys that go, oh, well, carburetors are the best thing ever, and they haven't touched a set of points in, 50 years. But
all right, so a lot of people do like this particular Ventura GTO, and I'm one of them. I do like it.
The only problem with this is it's a 1-year only car, so.
Yep. Now the real question is, what was the only engine available on the 74 GTO? Was it a 2.5 full 4-cylinder, the Iron Duke? Was it B, the 350 V8, C, the 455 V8, or D, the 389 V8?
I take issue with that question.
Okay.
So, we know which one it is.
Right.
But it's B, 350. However, you got to specify Pontiac because that is in getting into that era there where a 350 could be a Buick or an Olds or a Chevy or anything, no matter what brand of car it was in.
And Pontiac would have taken it from anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you guys don't have the answer by now, you should have the answer by now.
You should pay attention better.
I've had a handful of F bodies, and every one of them had a different engine from a different manufacturer.
So my brother has a 78 Firebird, 4-speed car, right? But it had a 305 in it from the factory.
Wow.
I had one with 305 Chevy.
Yep. Bizarre.
I had one with a 3.8 liter Buick V6.
Yeah. You know how many guys, if he drove that to a car show and opened the hood and there was a small block Chevy, and you know how many guys would be like, oh my God, you ruined it. Like, well, no, GM ruined it, actually.
So Jared says we should have a spoiler alert with Dalton around. No, that's the point of the whole game. Put it out there. I don't care if we know the answer right away or, whatever. It's all good.
Read the name. Read the name. I'm here to ruin everything. That's what I do.
Okay, Dalton, you already know the answer, but let's see if everybody else knows. What year is Dalton's Holy Goat? Is it 1965? Is it B, a 1969, C, 1970, or D, 1974?
No Googling.
I know it, but I'll shut up.
Again, if you were a channel member, it may or may not be on Irish's channel.
You know what you should have done with that question? You should have done them all with the same body style. That would have confused somebody, probably.
Maybe.
It is kind of hard to recognize what it is just by looking at it.
It's a Holy Goat.
Yes.
I think it does not have GTO door panels, however, I know that.
No, it has actually Pontiac Ventura door panels like that one you just showed.
Yeah. Well, but I do have different answers. We've got C, we've got B. That seems to be the ones that they're sticking with.
Give me a break. Come on, guys. It's all in the taillights.
But he wishes it was 1974.
I'm just going to tell you guys, it's a one-year only GTO.
That does narrow it down to, what, 3?
Yep.
And it's a one of a kind.
I'm trying, Dalton. I'm trying to help him out.
Down.
Oh, I heard it. I heard it.
It works. I'm a genius.
Oh, some heat shrink.
Only the finest. Hey, have you guys ever used those solder stick connectors?
I have.
How do they work? How do they work? They're really mad at me because I haven't done the integration I'm supposed to do with them, but I can't make them work.
I had to use a map or one of those little butane torches.
Yeah.
And you just stick the wires in there. You're talking about the ones got the solder in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought they worked pretty good.
Man, I was using a heat gun. Maybe that's my problem. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to use one of those little turbo torch things.
Okay, I'll try it.
Oh, yeah, I've got one of those. And by the way, yeah, you got to forgive me. I was working fast. It is not D. It's, what was that? C? Yes. But it is 1970 and touted as the worst 1970 GTO ever. I think you said it had like between 5,000 and 10,000 bullet holes somewhere in there.
I mean, I never counted them, but others have.
Right. But, again, go watch the updated videos and you'll see a certain original transmission back in the car. The unbuildable transmission.
What types? Oh.
Danny Boyd says lighters are for stripping the wire.
Oh, well, that sucks. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us there, Dalton.
Yep, I appreciate you.
Absolutely. I was invited, so this time.
This time.
I mean, anytime Dalton wants to just kind of pop his head in, I don't think anyone's going to mind.
No, everybody likes him.
No, they don't. They really don't.
There's one or two people that probably don't.
Hey,
Oh,
are
wow.
you?
Hold on.
What?
Oh, that's Austin from Lucor.
Oh, they just let anybody in here, huh?
Apparently so. What's up, Austin?
What's up, gentlemen?
What's up?
Trying to figure out how to do this. I didn't bring my laptop home because I'm not technically working tonight.
Well,
Can you
Dalton's
hear
the
me?
only one working.
Yeah.
Technically,
This is my day off.
technically, this is working. I don't know if you know that or not, but technically, this is working.
Right. So what's new with you?
Ugh. 1.5 million things. Tonight was kind of that night where I'm like gonna not do anything, because every night is just absolute insanity now, which is it's a good thing to complain about, but
Yeah. You know, when the weather's good, it's one of those where everything just seems to keep going and keep going and keep going.
well, we've bitten off a lot more than what we can chew as far as work wise and professionally wise right now. So we're doing the best we possibly can, but we are falling farther and farther behind by the day, is what it feels like. So,
So
and you
are
know,
you
Power Tour is
looking
like
for help?
4 weeks
Trying to-
away.
Trying to find somebody in your area?
You can hire me.
That would be an interesting experience. I will be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
It's like, we're going to lose the shop.
Right.
We're literally going to lose the shop.
Or it's possibly burned down. We're not sure. Don was fixing something. We don't know what happened.
It'll be all right.
Yeah. So this is a happy birthday thing, eh?
It is. Thanks for coming in.
Well, happy birthday. Yeah, you caught me. I was literally like laying on my couch and I just happened to look at my messages and I saw that. So I wanted to jump on my phone here real quick, come in and say, hey.
I appreciate it.
You're
You
like
look pretty
32
good,
now?
huh?
I'm 32 now. Yeah.
Man, that's a good guess.
Yeah. That's what everybody guesses, and I'm going to go with it.
There's nothing wrong with being early 30s. That's awesome.
Do you see who is in our chat?
I don't think so.
Midwest Images.
Trying to figure out how to use my earbuds because I can barely hear you guys.
Oh,
Settings, audio.
well, thanks for popping in, Cotton. We appreciate you.
Cotton?
Mike Cotten.
Mike Cotten. Well, that's a gentleman I think I could have a beer with.
For
Same
sure.
here.
You guys may have seen him in a certain faster with, I guess it's Newburn and
Hello?
Cotton.
Hello? Nope, that doesn't work.
I hear you. Oh, and we lost Austin. That's all right.
I hate this. Somebody put these like JC Whitney sill plates in this thing, and the original sill plate in a C3 is this nice finned aluminum piece, and then somebody screwed this thing. It's just like Corvette right over the top. Like, why?
Because you know they got to be cool.
Yeah, good matches their New Balances probably.
I got to be honest. There's some things, you know, working on this van I got. I sure would like to have the old JC Whitney catalog back.
You are showing your age now, fellers, because there's people in this chat who has no idea what the hell JC Whitney is.
I never, I got to order from their online catalog, and they still have that, I guess, but it sucks.
Well, Cotton, I'll be watching that. I think you guys will do a fine job without the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. We love Mike Finnegan. He's a great guy. He's been on the show before. But, you know, we know who did a lot of the wrenching.
Well, the thing is, I mean, Mike's got so many things going on. He's involved in so much stuff. Shoot, those guys, they can hold down a show for sure.
Oh yeah. I enjoy New Bern and Cotton. They're good dudes.
They built some pretty cool stuff. Was it that little Honda they built with? What is it, like a Honda 1000? I don't remember what that little car was. It was pretty wild.
All right, we have to ask Mike. I think we know the answer, but are you going to duct tape drags?
I know someone will be there.
I
Man,
know
you guys are gonna make me go.
it seems like it would behoove us to show up.
I will not allow you to go if you don't drive your car.
Now, see, I'm thinking about buying a car, driving it, and then selling it when I get there after I'm done.
That's the move. That is the move.
Mm-hmm.
And then flying home because, or riding home with Dalton.
We discussing power tour? Sorry, I clicked the button and it dropped me out.
Duct tape drags.
Oh, okay.
Probably not.
I'm not
Do you
doing
guys have demolition drags where you guys are?
No.
No,
So
but that sounds like a good time.
It's something that we have. I think this is the second year we've done it here, where it's quarter-mile racing, but you have to hit each other within the first 1/8 mile.
I've heard of that.
So,
That's just street racing on a Saturday night here.
well, it's like you've got it. It's demolition rules, so you've got like no glass, and take all the cars out, and but they've got to be like under a certain amount of money, and they can't be completely crazy. But you get people that get like full on like demolition derby, and then try to make a quarter-mile pass in a completely destroyed vehicle. So, I'm not sure I'm quite that dumb yet to try to get involved in that, but
I
I
am.
mean that seems like something that's right
sounds
up
like
our
my
alley.
kind of party.
Yeah, we could do that. Now, this is like on a regular drag
Yeah,
strip? Or
on a regular drag strip.
Wow.
I would
Right.
not want to be the owner of that strip, though.
I was going to say, I don't want to be
the.
the broom guy on that one.
It's on a legit, like we race there Wednesdays and Fridays every week kind of track, like not a middle of nowhere kind of track. So I don't know. It's cool because it gives you somebody something else to do, but it's only I think they only do like 2 of them a year, so it's not a constant thing. But
Yeah, it's just something that's coming. You build you a little
yeah,
racer and you go out there and smack some people around.
right. What's
sounds like a
more
good time.
fun than run into your friends with a race car and then run it down the track?
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds perfect.
That sounds like somebody who's like, hey, if I can't beat them, I'm going to hit them.
Yeah.
But
Well, you get
said
guys that
you
like
have to hit them at least.
you have to.
Yeah.
You have to hit them at least once. And there's like people would stage backwards. So you throw it in reverse coming off the light, come around the corner, you come around the tree and just smash into each other. And then try to spin it around and go forward down the track.
I was gonna say, well, you just Rockford that thing and
Right. Exactly. Go for a J turn.
I could probably put something together to do something like that. I mean, if it only has to go a quarter mile, I could probably make something run that long.
I mean, you got to do it on an 1/8 mile track, no name nationals. If you guys want to figure that out. 1/8 mile track. That way you're not going 100 miles an hour by the end of the track, but
true.
If
it goes at all by the end of the track, that'd be all right.
Well, you also got to figure you got to stop the thing too.
Right.
I'm just hoping for a whole pass.
You'd be surprised how many things will make it. I mean, it's going to be squirrely sometimes, but fortunately, you have to hit them in the first like half the track. So most people are only hitting it like 10 or 15 miles an hour. It's not like 40-mile-an-hour head-on collisions.
Right.
But
it takes all the fun out of it.
That would be rough.
I'm pretty aggressive, so.
Right.
I just happen to have a staple of land yachts just waiting for something like that.
Right. That's kind of your thing, is like the old beat up cars that oftentimes would end up in a demo derby. Like that's kind of your thing.
Right.
Except
but
for
I
instead of
saved
demo
it.
derbying it, you want to drive it.
Exactly.
When all else fails and it's going to the junkyard. No, it's not.
No, Dalton puts it back together.
Right.
Hey, Mike, thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you. Thanks for coming to say happy birthday, man. I really, yeah, I'm kind of speechless, but make
Later,
sure you
Mr.
guys watch Motor Trend, and, you can see Cotton and Newbern doing the Faster with Newbern and Cotton show.
Formerly known as.
Yeah, the other guy. No, we love Finnegan too. Finnegan's great.
I look forward to seeing that caddy he's got. Man, that thing is freaking legit.
That is sick. Yeah,
Most guys who build a 10.5 car go for the smallest, lightest car, not Finnegan. He goes for the biggest freaking land yacht you can get.
And one of his points that he made was, I want to be able to put the back seat back in it so I can cruise around with my buddies. I'm like, that's a parameter you can work around.
Hey, my car has a back seat in it.
It does.
Depending on how the cage bars work, that might be a little uncomfortable, but you can get back there.
Yeah.
My daughter has ridden in the back of my car. I'm not climbing back there.
Yeah, but you don't have a cage, right?
I do, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you didn't have one.
I had to. I
This
got
part of
kicked
my
out.
head right here has like a permanent dent from every time he took off. Every time he'd launch, I'd have my head out the window trying to video and be go wham.
I put a pad there, man.
Yeah, but I'm what you call soft-headed, I guess.
It didn't hurt nothing.
All right. Wow. So if you could tell, we were trying to stall so that Jay from Irish Outlaw Garage could get home and start his live. Plus, we had some awesome people coming in as guests, and I don't want to stop the momentum.
I saw that he was he's driving home from work still.
Yep, he was. I think he says he's home and he's got the computer up. So
hard-working man.
He is. I'll call him the second hardest working. Like Dalton's, that guy never stops.
The one to win usually won't.
I know you are always moving too.
Yeah.
Shit. Damn it. Ah.
Oh, wow. I share a birthday with Tootie from Facts of Life. 6%, you are now officially telling everyone your age.
So have any of you guys looked into power touring with us this year?
Too far.
Too far.
Too expensive.
Man, the thing is, though, me and Buff talked about it. Just like that's a long drive down there to do the power tour, to have to turn around and drive back home. I'm like,
yeah.
Man, I only got so much vacation.
Absolutely. Well, wait. I know somebody with a bus. Maybe we can just jump in. We can all pile in a bus.
I don't want to talk about the bus. That's been a whole thing today.
Okay.
I want to go.
We'll skip that.
Did you end up with the bus at your house?
It's at my house, yes.
He said he didn't want to talk about it. Let's respect the wishes.
Hey, that was a nice platform they built. I saw it on the news.
That news was hilarious.
Like, out of all of the people at the Speedway, of course they picked you guys to talk to.
Why wouldn't they? That's the best move they made all weekend. Dude, the sad thing is that news channel, that little story there probably got, 50,000 views, maybe. Now, I mean, I can double that, just by some idiot with a camera on YouTube. And Kevin's video, I mean, shoot, that thing will go crazy. So,
yep. What's funny is when you got somebody in the news has no idea who they're talking to, and it turns out it's you guys.
These are just some random rednecks we found at the racetrack. No, those are professional rednecks we found at the racetrack.
They are card-carrying members of the Redneck Club. Okay,
I get it, though. I mean,
got the idea. They want to fly in or whatever, get a car, get it running, and then drive it. Yeah, it's.
Well, that's what Kevin did last year. He drove down. He was dropping off a car at Dylan's place. Ended up buying a car while he was down there and going on power tour with us for the whole thing, and then tossing it in the back of his truck and trailer and bringing it home.
I would honestly probably go. The only reason I would go is I don't know. I mean, I could probably slip in with somebody, and not have to. I don't know, not have to deal with the tens of thousands of people, right? But I have a super secret, top secret classified mission to go on that's going to consume about 2 weeks of my life at the end of the month. So I think that's where all my vacation time goes. Then come duct tape drags, I guess my plan is just to get fired.
Hey, you've almost got enough subs where you don't have to work now, right?
No, I still got to worry about it. No.
Definitely one of those where it's tempting but not feasible.
Not responsible, I should say.
Well, yeah.
Well, that takes all the fun out of it.
That I like to be an idiot when my life isn't on the line.
Right.
You have a bus to live in.
You're right. You're right. Thanks for reminding me that I have a bus.
We were not talking about the bus.
He has an RV back in the woods too.
Oh, he does have an RV.
That's JD's RV though. I can't move in there.
And he did some major upgrades on that with the duct tape on the what were the vents so they didn't fly open.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Performed some serious modification to it. God dang it. I lost a speed nut.
Yeah, I don't want to lose those.
No, it's gone.
Jared Cooper says Dalton may be 29 years old, but he acts like he's 49 years old.
Thanks.
I mean,
asshole.
the best part is I may seem like an old man around Dalton, but I don't feel that old when I'm around Dalton.
I don't think
that's a good thing.
I do often wonder if I'm going to be dead by the time I'm done hanging out with Dalton.
I don't do anything that bad. I don't know don't know where this comes from.
It's a lot of fun.
Maybe we go to the bar, we go drink a little bit, and find our way home. I mean, it's such is life.
Yep.
Well, the good news is if you have a bus, you don't even really need to find your way home.
We're not talking about the bus.
Quit bringing up the bus, man.
So Fox Can Fix It says first rule of bus club is do not talk about bus club.
Listen here. Well, I'm just going to leave it at this. I told Kevin not to buy anything from anybody living in Independence, Missouri. So that is the meth capital of the United States. What does he do? He buys a bus from two meth heads in Independence, Missouri. Well, I mean, I don't know if they're meth heads, but probably. So
they just didn't have a lot of teeth. That could just be, whatever.
Well, they did have their teeth, so I don't know what that one is, I guess. Let me see if I put these switches in the right way. Probably not. What do you want to bet one is up and one is down, like opposites? Wait. Oh, I put the passenger. Wait, no. No. Wait, what? Shit.
He's arguing with himself.
That one works.
The trunk just opened.
I did them backwards. God dang it.
Dang it, Bobby.
And I just want to point out, people think he fakes a lot of stuff for YouTube. This is not true at all.
I tell everybody, they're like, so you've met Dalton? I was like, yeah. They're like, what's he like? I'm like, have you seen his YouTube? That's Dalton.
Yeah.
It's not Mac.
Well, there are certain people who shall not be named who do put on a bit of an airs when they're on camera versus when they're, being themselves.
Right.
One of these days, I'm gonna just say it. One of these days.
Not saying anything about anybody or any channels or any names, but
Uh,
there are people that when you meet them are considerably different people than when they're on camera.
oh yeah?
Yeah.
Huh, that's weird, man.
I've met one or two so far.
Yeah, I've met one.
I can say just about all that I've met, almost, are pretty much either they're putting on the show all the time or they're pretty much like they are on camera.
Hey, look, I'm a dumbass on my channel. I'm a dumbass in real life. So,
And it works out.
yeah.
Exactly. That's the way to be, man. I love Ray's story of YouTube. That's honestly probably one of my favorites. Of why you're doing this in the first place.
Because of you,
on.
boy.
I know, because I bullied you on the internet. This is,
He cyberbullied me, and then now I'm doing YouTube.
bullying wins again.
Hey, it's been a fun ride, though.
Hell yeah.
Dalton's brother isn't really that funny in real life. No, he absolutely is that funny in real life.
I mean, we have pretty much the same personality, I think.
So, was it planned to throw the hammer through the roof, or did it just do that?
No, we were just like, dude, I bet you could throw a hammer through that roof. And, we did. So, and it worked. I mean, typically you might say, I'm going to throw a hammer through the roof of a car, and it wouldn't actually go through the roof of the car, but that one did. So,
The headliner didn't even slow it down. I was impressed.
no, that's a fine automobile there. I think I've got her sold, though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think a guy bought Derek's Grand Marquis when he listed a bunch of cars for sale. And so he wants to buy this and drive it home to wherever he lives, Minnesota or something. The same way he did Derek's, which would be kind of interesting. But he doesn't have a channel. I'm like, oh, come on, man. You should do that on YouTube.
He's just acquiring old unloved YouTuber videos.
Famous in no time.
No, it'd be tremendous. What did I do with the speed nuts? God,
Didn't you lose it?
You said that a while ago.
I lost one earlier. Now I've lost 3.
Are you sure you had your nuts when you were starting this?
Yes, they were attached to the vehicle. It's past my bedtime.
This is
Mine,
true.
mine too.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I tell you what, I appreciate all of you guys jumping in. Everybody in the chat, I think looks like, yep, Jay is ready to go and he's up and live. So we sign off here. It should kick you right over to Irish Outlaw Garage. Thank Dalton and thank Austin. Of course, Ray for jumping in and being my co-host every week. And just everybody that had something to chat. Oh, Mike Cotten jumped in. I mean, we had all kinds of people. So thanks again.
By the way,
yeah,
on the subject of Pontiac-y stuff,
yeah.
I have some very fun Pontiac-y stuff coming that you're going to enjoy.
All right.
I've made some massively bad decisions in the Pontiac world
Sweet.
for an upcoming project. So
Yeah, head over to Lucor Automotive on YouTube and check it out. He's also really active on Instagram, and you can see all the behind the scenes stuff.
yeah.
But with that, we're going to sign out. Thank everybody for jumping in, and we will catch you next time.
Later, everyone.
Have a good night.